Hi, I'm Bahama Mob, and welcome to another episode of Caribbean Dish. Today, we'll be preparing some baked pork chops, smothered in a nice mushroom white wine cream sauce. And we'll top it off with some nice stir-fried vegetables and some garlic potatoes. I'll be right back to get this whole thing started. So now we're back. What we're gonna do is seasoning up our pork chops. Now, what I typically do with my seasoning is I add a little bit of salt, black pepper, red pepper, some paprika, a little color. And you can also add whatever you want to spice up your seasonings, which you typically go for. With me, I used to use those right now. And also, you can take a look at how it looks inside there. And what I do is grind it all up. And by using my mortar, what it does is you create your own seasoning instead of just the generic stuff. They all come together pretty well, You can smooth it out. So what I'm gonna do now is just season these up. Yeah, they take seasoning pretty well. I love pork chops. And you want to get it all on the sides. I think the fat is the juiciest part, if you ask me. Want to get it in there good. I have 4 pieces, so what I'm going to do is season these up, and we'll get these things to the stove. Be right back. All right, so now we're back. What we're going to do now is we're going to sear our pork chops. And what I've already done, I've added some olive oil to a pan, a nice hot pan. And what I'm going to do is put a nice sear on both sides of the pork chops. What you want to do is keep the pork chops in the pan for approximately 3 minutes per side to make sure we get a nice coat on the pork chops. A nice little brown. I'm going to turn this up a bit. You don't want it to be too low. Okay, when I'm done searing both sides, what we're going to do is take them and put them in the oven. We'll be right back. Okay, and now we're back. We've already browned both sides of the pork chops. What we'll do is take them now and put them into the baking dish. The reason we're searing it, we just seared it so that we can seal in the nice flavor so they become juicy. Okay, so now we're back. It's time for our garlic potatoes, and here's what we're going to do. First off, we're going to get some nice virgin olive oil. Let me come take a look at this. Pour it into a bowl. And by the way, I'm going to put all the recipe for this into the description. We're going to add some garlic and parsley. And you could also add some garlic powder if you wish. It's a kind of simple recipe. Add just a touch of salt, not too much. Okay, and now we have this all together. Little mixture. So what we'll do is just start adding our potatoes. So you want to just literally make sure that everybody gets coated properly. All right. Love it. Okay, it's all done. Well and coated. I'm going to take it now and put it in a baking dish. And we're going to now put it into our hot oven. Doesn't it look gorgeous? Okay. And we're going to put that in there for approximately You can put it in there and it'll last you maybe 45 minutes to 30 to 45 minutes, depending on the cut or the size of the potato. So if you want it to take a little bit longer, and you get big cuts, then it's going to take you a little longer. But if you cut the potatoes smaller, then you know it's going to be a short period of time. And you just want to use a fork to do a touch test in terms of see how far your fork can go into the potato. And that'll tell you if it's really done. Okay? But we'll check that in a minute. Now we're going to head over to our vegetables. Be right back. Now we're back. We have our squash, an eggplant, and some bell peppers. What we're going to do, we're going to take that and put that into our wok. First of all, we're going to add some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And you can also, to this mixture, for a little more flavor, what you can do is add some butter. What I do is normally put some butter in there also. Yeah, butter gives it a very good flavor. So then we take, also, we can put some teriyaki sauce in there during the course of the mixture, if you like that kind of stuff, which I do. Okay. So we don't want the stove to be too high. You don't want to brown the butter. Okay, we just want the flavor from the butter. So you want to keep it on like a medium type of heat, not too high. Okay. Some teriyaki sauce in there. And for flavor, if you like to add a little salt to it, that's fine. Salt flavor into it. Some garlic to the mixture. So what we're going to do is, we're going to let this cook. It smells so nice. We're going to let this cook down a bit. And then we're going to work on our mushroom sauce. So be right back with the mushroom sauce. Okay, so now we're back. What we're going to do now is prepare our mushroom sauce. First thing we're going to do is add some nice olive oil, extra virgin that is, to our pan. And let's get them out right there. And then what we'll do is we'll add some garlic, fresh garlic. Usually crush it on the side, and then I cut it up. It's easier that way. Okay. We start off in the pan. Okay. So you want to make sure that cooks. And what you don't want to do is add mushrooms to a warm pan. The reason you don't want to do that is mushrooms have a lot of water, and so what you're trying to do is you're trying to cook to more or less fry the onion as opposed to boil the onion. So you want a good temperature when you put it inside the pan. Okay? Let's get these in there. Let's be up at a good temperature right now. Okay. It's looking good. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll let these cook down a bit. When these cook down, we'll go on to our next step. It's going to take a little while, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're back. We already toasted our mushrooms. Take a look at them. Looking nice and toasty right now. So what we want to do is add our white wine. Okay? My favorite part. You can be a little liberal with it. Cook up. And so what's going to happen is you're going to need to allow it to boil for a while, get up to heat, and allow it to reduce. Because when you do that, you're going to get more of that flavor. You're going to have that alcohol taste in it. So give it some time to reduce. If it's reduced, then you can add your seasonings to it. You don't have to go heavy on the seasoning. Just a pinch of black pepper some salt, right? And also, what you can do is add some Italian seasoning to it. Gives it a good flavor. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is prepare this, get this all cooked down properly, and then what we will do, we'll add our heavy cream. That's the secret right there, the heavy cream. Okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, so now we're back. Take a look at it now. You can see that the wine has reduced. And it smells so beautiful. Okay? So I've turned down the stove. What we're gonna do next is add some of the Italian seasoning. Okay. You can set a pinch of salt, not too much. Add a little black pepper. Okay, so we're gonna now add our heavy cream. Yeah. Let's bring it up to a boil. And we're gonna allow this to come to a boil and set for a while. And then we'll introduce our pork chops. So I'll be right back with that. All right, welcome back. We've now reduced our mushrooms and they're looking beautiful. Let's take a look at our vegetables. They're looking nice. The flavor. Okay, let's get down to the oven. Those chops should be finished. And the potatoes. Okay. Oh, look at those potatoes. Aren't they beautiful? Look at them sizzle. Love them. Can't wait to eat them. Yes. Pork chops are ready. Okay. The next thing we'll do with those things is plate them. So we'll be right back after they're plated. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, this is finished product. I can't wait to eat it. If you like what you're seeing today, please like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time on another episode of Caribbean Dish.